The 6, 7, and 8 hitters will lead things up here in the top of the second inning for Southwest Christian and the Eagles. Scoreless game. And stepping in from the right side, the second baseman, sophomore Lance Brickman. He'll lead things off, and he squares up to bunt, and it's a high bunt picked up by Andrew Bird and over to first and Cade Farr, and plenty of time. That bunt certainly not batted down. It almost went into the glove, as you'll see here, of Andrew Bird. He was about a step behind it, but took that soft hop in this long grass here at Corbett Field. Up next, Hunter Jenkins, the left fielder, senior, and he waits for the first pitch. It's a high inside fastball for ball one. And this will be the first time so far tonight that Matt Teeting will work from behind in a count. Here on the seventh batter he has faced. One away, and the pitch on the 1-0. Now becomes 2-0 after another high side fastball. Hunter Jenkins, 150 average in district. 3 RBI. And this pitch again high and inside for 3 straight balls. As we said, Matt Teeting, not much of a, well, he doesn't walk pretty much anybody. He's only done it 7 times this year, giving somebody the free pass. Well, pardon me, that was called a strike, so now that evens up the count 2-2. So the third pitch was a strike, so was the fourth on a curveball. The 2-2. So the curveball is low and away. And even Hunter Jenkins thought that the count was a little different than it was. So he has to go get his bat, which he defiantly had tossed back to the on-deck man, designated hitter, Gage Bain. So after all that, full count, the 3-2. And this one fouled off a fastball back into the dirt, and it rolls backwards. Boy, Hunter Jenkins was ready, wasn't he? And I liked also that home plate umpire Rick Collins didn't even move at all. He was just going to let him figure it out. Here comes the payoff pitch, and leaning back, it hit Hunter Jenkins, but it hit his bat as he was leaning back. So nothing more than an interesting foul ball. This one inside, and for a minute there I thought it hit his left elbow, but right there off the skinny part of the bat. We'll do this again for the third time. The 3-2 from Matt Teeting. Curveball, hangs it. This one lofted into deep left field. Drifting back is Caleb Sylvia at the wall, and he makes the catch. Allowed out number 2. And an 8-pitch at bat for Hunter Jenkins. And Matt Teeting may have just dodged a bullet there. Brings up the designated hitter. Batting for the pitcher tonight is sophomore Gage Bain, and the third lefty of this lineup. Curveball, outside part of the plate for strike 1. Gage Bain in district, 148 average, 3 RBI. 2 outs here in the top of the second in a 0-0 contest. Andrew Bird playing a little in on the third base side. And this is a curveball fouled back into the netting. Right there into the camera for strike 2. Ball and glove. Kick, and Teeting deals. This is a high outside fastball for ball 1. Matt Teeting was not the pitcher back in March 23rd between these two teams. That was Cade Farr, who you will see tomorrow night pitch in this third game of the season series. High outside fastball for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, nobody on. Top of the second. Scoreless game. The 2-2, a curveball, and gets ahead of this one. Gage Bain knocks this foul. It was a 4-1 victory back on March 23rd in favor of Southwest Christian, even though they were out-hit 6-3 that night. Not one of those 4 runs were earned throughout the night. And 4 errors committed by All Saints back on the 23rd. In that game, Gage Bain had 1 at bat. Went over. Pardon me, he had 3 at bats. But had 2 walks as he spoils another pitch. The 2-2 from Matt Teeting. And he spoils a curveball and another foul ball. Up next would be Benji Chase, the number 9 hitter, sophomore, and the first baseman. The 2-2. It's a fastball just a bit outside. And for the second straight batter, that loads the count. Payoff pitch, curveball down in the dirt, and Matt Teeting has just walked. And he is 8th batter of the season. And a nice at bat by the sophomore, Gage Bain. 9-pitch at bat. Teeting came into this inning throwing 22 pitches in the first. He's now up to 40. Here is Benji Chase. And he sees this fastball that's he'll knock high to the left side. Andrew Bird close to having a play, but foul. That ball drifting all the way to the wall. Generous, as you can see here, foul territory at Corbett Field. Not a lick of wind at all. We had a light breeze when I first came up. That has since dissipated. The ball's 1 strike, 2 away, and a runner on at first for the Eagles. The 0-1. It's a curveball to Benji Chase. Checks his swing, but it was a called strike for strike 2. Just smudging the outside part of home plate. We have seen 1 so far, but we'll see maybe 10 or a dozen sliders throughout the night to Matt Teeting as this fastball is outside. Trying to get Benji Chase to chase. Count moves to 1-2. 2.5 step lead over at first for Gage Bain. And the 1-2 comes home. It's a curveball, a late swing in the dirt, but picked up. It'll be a swinging strikeout. Matt Teeting, second of the night, and a 2-3 put out for the 3rd out, and that will end the Eagles' part of the 2nd inning. No runs off of no hits, no errors, and 1 left stranded on base. To the home half of the 2nd inning we go, still scoreless. The Saints coming up to bat with their 4, 5, and 6 hitters right after this on the Texas 24/7 television network.